It appears Liv Morgan wants to go down on Dirty Dom, but that isn't the only thing going down on Monday Night Raw, because once again, their ratings have declined. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Time to talk about some WWE Raw ratings, despite not feeling 100%. But anyway, it's WWE, it's Raw, it's wrestling. Got to talk about it. Got to get in the mood. It's Clash at the Castle this Saturday, man. So got to be fighting fit for that pay-per-view. Got to go out swinging. So here we go. Going to talk about it. Yes, the Raw ratings are down this week, despite Raw, in my opinion, actually being pretty decent. Okay, I would say. I think the last couple of weeks, Raw has been all right to watch. For me, it's undoubtedly better than SmackDown at the moment. I think Raw, more often than not, week in, week out, tends to be better than SmackDown. And I think the last couple of Raws have picked up. You've got the Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio stuff. You've got Braun Breaker destroying everybody. You have Chad Gable doing the best work of his career, and you have Drew McIntyre setting his sights on the world title, which I hope he gets at Clash at the Castle. So when I look at Raw, I definitely think Raw is performing pretty well compared to what it has. I mean, let's be honest, Raw, outside of, I want to say, the WrestleMania build-up, outside of the shows that The Rock appeared on and CM Punk appeared on, Raw has been pretty garbage now for a few years straight, no doubt about it, maybe even longer. But I do think that we might be getting the best period of Monday Night Raw that we've seen in a while. I think like the last few weeks have been pretty good shows, and yeah, for me it's the A show right now in WWE, but the ratings don't really reflect that. We know that they are going to Netflix. I wonder if the ratings on the USA Network play a part in that. Who knows? But anyway, this week's Raw down to 1.609. So 1.609 million. And the key demo, the 18 to 49, was 0.50, which is very low. So if we look at the viewership, it's the lowest since May 13th, 2024. So the lowest in about a month there. But if you look at the key demo, the 18 to 49, it's the lowest since January 15th, 2024. So it's got the lowest demo since what? Basically, a couple of weeks into the beginning of a brand new year. So lowest demo in almost what, 4 months? 5 months? 5 months. So yeah, pretty poor. Very poor, in fact. So, hard to explain because I think Raw has actually been pretty decent. But anyway, if you look at the episode this week compared to last week's, it is down 4% in the viewership. Last week did a 1.679 million, so down 4% in viewership. And compared to last week's key demo, it is down 6% because last week's key demo did a 0.53. So, yeah, the numbers here aren't great. Not too sure what the competition was like, how it was compared to previous weeks, but you can't just keep talking about competition. You can't just keep blaming basketball or looking for some sort of, run in or run off or whatever. You have to make a show, you have to book a show and televise a show that's good enough to draw ratings on its own. You can't be looking at what could possibly help and hinder you that's also on TV. I mean, that's cowardly. You can't be doing that. That's dumb. So if Raw's not doing good ratings, then WWE need to fix that. They can't be hoping that other things on the show, they can't be doing what AEW do, Big Bang Theory, and just hope that very good quarter that you get, that boost that you get that boost that you get going into quarter one is somehow, I need a fucking boost right now, but that boost that you're going to get going into quarter one is going to save your show. So, yeah, we will look though at the clips as we always do. So we always go over the top 8 highest viewed clips here from Monday Night Raw. Again, guys, not really feeling 100% great here, so bear with me. Coming in at first place, so with 572,000 views, we have Liv Morgan turning up the heat on Dirty Dom and the Judgment Day. So, I mean, no surprise to see that this clip was the highest viewed one. I believe this is the one where she comes out to help during the tag team match, and then Dirty Dom falls on top of her. And, I mean, you know the rest. Of course, that's going to draw pretty well, especially if that is the thumbnail. I'll actually check right now if that's the thumbnail, because I'm not quite sure what the thumbnail for this clip is. But if WWE didn't put that as the thumbnail, then they've lost it. And yeah, they did. So I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, they know what draws. So yeah, currently though, right now, at the time of these Raw ratings, which was taken, when were these Raw ratings have been taken? About 11th of June, 4:55. So, I mean, it is what, a day and a half old, maybe almost a day and a half, just over about 32 hours old. But now that it's actually got 891,000 on YouTube. So yeah, you can see that that's definitely going up, and that will be a well viewed clip for sure. Second place, 365,000 views, Braun Breaker. Uh, Obliterates Ricochet in the parking lot. I mean, no surprise, another good segment here. Another good visual. You see Ricochet just getting destroyed. Not surprised this is in second place. Third place, 337,000 views. Liv Morgan giving Dominic Mysterio her hotel keycard. Again, Liv Morgan stuff with Dominic is at the top of the list. People are clicking on it. People want to see it. There's a reason for that. It makes sense, but I keep getting guys commenting, well, why doesn't Cody Rhodes kiss somebody? Or why doesn't... Because that's gay, alright? Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants Cody Rhodes to come out and kiss AJ Styles. Nobody wants Sami Zayn to come out and kiss Chad Gable. But when we see Liv Morgan, an attractive chick like Liv Morgan, trying to get with someone like Dominic Mysterio, when you see a hot woman, an attractive woman, acting sexy, then people care about that, you know. Fucking red-blooded males care about that, so it's not hard to understand. It really isn't. In fourth place with 234,000 views, Awesome Truth versus Offers of Pain in a World Tag Team title match. How the hell Offers of Pain are getting this? I don't really know. Obviously, it's because of Truth and Miz, but still, Offers of Pain absolutely suck. Fifth place, we have the Full Raw Highlights, 230,000 views. Sixth place, we have 221,000 views. Ricochet intercepts Braun Breaker's attack to save Eli Dragunov. Seventh place, we have 186,000 views. Chad Gable and Otis launch an attack on Sami Zayn. And then in eighth place, 123,000 views. Sami Zayn defeated Otis. So, what I will say is, I think Chad Gable's doing the best work of his career. Got a yawn. Unprofessional yawn there, but why the fuck not? As good as I think Chad Gable's doing right now, the Otis turning on him thing, it's getting boring. It's getting repetitive. You know, every single week you've got Otis looking like he's going to turn, threatening to turn, only for him to, you know, not turn and attack Sami Zayn instead. And I don't necessarily think that's good. I don't think that's good writing. I don't think that's good television. For me, when you get a big turn like that, when you get that big moment, then the fact that we've been getting teased that moment for like 6 months straight now, we're going to expect it. It's not going to have the big payoff. I think that they should have maybe teased it like a couple of times, but then when it happens, it's kind of out of the blue. I think to pretty much pretend that Otis is going to attack Chad Gable every single week, it's cheap, you know. When it happens, we're going to be like, well, fuck, 6 months later, you know, we're at this point, we're like, just do it already. So, yeah, it's like Evolution. You know, I remember when they turned on Randy Orton. I'll just use him as an example. It's like, you didn't constantly get Triple H like eyeing up Orton and thinking that they were going to drop him, that they were going to kick him out. Even when Batista challenged him, you know, there was hints that maybe Batista was getting a little bit fed up with Triple H, but he wasn't like squaring up to Triple H. He wasn't like pushing Triple H and threatening to get physical. When he basically gave him the thumbs down and signed the Raw contract, it was kind of out the blue a little bit, even though they were leading to that match. But with this whole Sami Zayn and Chad Gable and Otis thing, man, it's just so predictable, and it's just same shit every week. Anyway, guys, that's it for your Raw ratings there. Raw not exactly doing great this week, but disappointing because I think the last couple of shows have been decent. So, yeah, let us know what you think. Raw decent right now, or is Raw sucking? I think Raw is definitely better than SmackDown. That's my opinion. Let me know your opinion. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.